Okay. Okay, I know you wanted me not to play a Green Hill level for this challenge, but I'm sorry. I think this is the only level that is realistically possible to complete without touching a single ring. And I'm gonna explain why. Okay, so this is the level I tried really hard on to try and complete it without collecting a single ring. And I got so close. So close to the end. So I'm just going to use debug here and show you what my route through the level was. So the beginning of the level is simple enough. You just go from here over to here. And then you come to a loop, and you obviously can't go through here without collecting rings. But fortunately, by stepping into this gray area here, it sets your path onto the bottom path here, and you can go to the tube over here. But you have to be very careful. You have to avoid these rings and get up there to be able to kill those two enemies at the same time. So the trick is, you want to go up there, you want to be jumping back and forth, and you want to go up when the one on the right is moving left, away from where you are landing. Because if you try to go up there while he's moving towards the area you're landing, he's gonna kill you. So then you go down the pipe here, and you go down, you go up, and then you go right, and you get to the spring. Now, it is just barely possible to get up here without touching the rings. There is a very specific way you have to jump on that spring, just like that. So, that's how you do that. And then, you just take care of these enemies, go through here, avoid these rings, just like that. And then you're actually good for a little bit here. But you want to slow down here. When you get to this point here, you want to slow down. Now, what you want to do is get up here. And then you can go down here and get to this point. And here we're at this point in the level, still ringless. Then, what you want to do, after you take out this guy, is you want to spin dash and hold right. And that'll put you over here. Then you have to weave your way around these rings here, so you end up down here. And once you're down here, you'll have two more enemies to take care of here. So you just go ahead. So just go ahead and take care of them. Just like that. And then be very careful here. You don't want to get killed by that. So then we're at this point. Probably the most infamous part of this level is this point here. Once you reach this point, you know, this is really close to the end of the level, and it really saddens me that you can't do this without collecting rings. So once you get up top here, you just take these across, being careful not to fall in the water. Then you come over here. And once you reach this point, this is as far as you can go without collecting rings. Because once you reach this point, you come across this loop that you cannot avoid and are forced to collect these rings here. And immediately after that, there's another loop where you're forced to collect another 6. Now, in a previous patch, there was a glitch with these blocks here, where you could stand on the very edge and it would force you into the wall here. But in the most recent update, the current update of the game, they fixed this, so you can't do that anymore. But even if I did that to avoid this loop here, I would still have to collect these rings here. So, no matter what you do on this level, you're not going to be able to avoid those rings.